Hi, I'm Sharon Brotherton with Shaybro Alternative Office Solutions. Coming to you again today with a little bit of a tip on how you can take a look at your accounting practices internally. By and large, there are about 3 different types of people that usually start a business. And I have found that it's like you're a serial entrepreneur, and if you know me at all, you know I use that term quite a bit. You just like to go out and start a new business and then sell it and move on to the next. There's also that really good salesperson who can sell anything, but yet not necessarily go out there and start, we've got an opportunity, so I'm going to go sell. The other one is that really good practitioner, or you're really good at a craft. I like to think of the plumber who's been plumbing all these years and goes out and starts their own business. These types of individuals all are really good at the business that they have, but not necessarily do they have the accounting and the financial wherewithal to maintain an accounting system. That's not necessarily a bad thing. That just means you're really good at what you do and you need to concentrate on what you do. I wanted to make sure that you have about 3 or 4 different things, and it could be up to 9. You know, I'm an accountant. I'm going to go further with numbers. But I want you to think about a few different things. Number 1, you want to make sure that you have internal help. Anywhere when you're getting sales that are reaching the 1 million, 3 million, and 10 million levels. 1 million, you want to make sure that you've got somebody internally that's either part-time or they can help you with assisting part-time, or I said the inside or the outside person. You also then at 3 to 4 million in sales, you want to make sure that you got someone a little bit more full-time on site in there to help you out throughout the time. And also when you hit up to 10 million, you want to consider being able to have that the really experienced CFO or controller to be able to manage your small business. So we make sure that we have all of our, I like to say, and not just me like to say, but stakeholders. We want to make sure that our CPA and our taxpayer stays happy. So make sure that your retained earnings do not change and they balance to your tax return. We like to make that happy, and that's your balance sheet. Make sure that your cash accounts are reconciled on a monthly basis. Make sure that your bank accounts equal what you have in your books, and that you actually go and look at those things that do not clear or that are still outstanding on your statement or in your books. You also want to make sure that you're balancing your credit cards. So anything that you're paying for your expenses, you get those credit cards balanced and reconciled on a monthly basis. Make sure you're taking a look at your list of fixed assets. If they are truly being used, or if the fixed assets is just sitting out there, you want to make sure you clean that up on a regular basis. If that truck is still in your fixed assets and you got rid of it, you need to remove that. Make sure that the inventory that's sitting on your balance sheet is truly inventory you have ready to sell, and that's at the cost of what you've paid for. Make sure that any loans that you have are on the books, and that would be a third party, the line of credit, bank. Make sure those are in there and that you record your interest on a monthly basis. Likewise, if you have intercompany loans, make sure that those are there and that you're recording the interest. That's tax deductible in both businesses. And last but not least, make sure that you don't have any negative or minuses in the assets and the liabilities. That means something's been recorded incorrectly. You take a look at all those different things and make sure that all those balance. You're going to be able to take a look at your profit and loss and see that it makes sense. And I know that's a lot of information you would be able to take in today. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please give me a call. And because at Shaybro, we want you to concentrate on what you do best, because we'll handle the rest.